All right, we're on. So it's a Sunday morning in Seattle. I'm at the Marriott. Just woke up, room's dirty. Just checking out in, 3 hours? So, gonna do one last stroll around in the daytime this time, because it's my only daytime stroll I can do. Just want to show you guys the hotel in case you ever want to stay at a place like this. Marriott, there's a shower, there's a washroom, towels, more towels. This is the washroom, basically. You have microwave coffee maker. I drank all the coffee. You have a closet like this. My bed's messy. I'm gonna leave it because I'm checking out today. My clothes are packed up. And here's the outside view, okay? We're gonna head down and now check it out. Let's go downstairs, take a walk around and figure out what I'm gonna do. I might have a little bit of a cut in the elevator. We'll see what happens. That's the Marriott, Seattle Pioneer Square, which is their original business district, from what I can gather from reading things around. So when you hear Pioneer Square, that is the original business district. Going back down. Okay, we're outside. Gonna go for a quick walk, figure out what I'm doing here. The gimbal is vibrating. I don't have it balanced right. I was in a rush. Okay, so downwards is the ocean. I'll go towards the ocean. Let's take a random walk here. We're in 2nd Avenue. I'm gonna walk towards the Smith Tower, which is right there at the landmark. Hey, what's up, P4L? I can see your comments, man. I'm just walking around Seattle here in the morning. I just finished a combat gig. Yeah, I'm in Seattle. I did a combat gig. Like, I do live streams and fight events. I had a Muay Thai, Legendary Fight Promotions, Muay Thai Fight Night 24. So I'm flying back to Canada in about 2 to 3 hours, and I figured I'd show you guys the city a little bit. I'm from Canada, but this is Seattle, Washington, in US, and just taking a walk around. I only spent last night, I took a good 2-hour walk last night in Chinatown, because it's the only thing that was open. But yeah, man, I'm gonna see now in the daytime. I want to show you guys. This is the Smith Tower. This is what's in all the movies. Like, this is like it's always in movies, Smith Tower. It's like a romantic thing. Unfortunately, they're open when I go on the airplane, so I can't do it today. I was hoping I could, but I want to show you guys the coast, because I walked in the coast yesterday. What's up, Chloe? I walked on the coast on nighttime, and all you can see is nothing because the ocean is pitch dark. So let's walk around here. What's up? Hello, Amara. Thank you for subscribing. So we're gonna go take a walk around downtown Seattle. This is the core. I just walked out of the Marriott, which is like the core of the downtown. I want to show you guys some alleyways. I saw these things last night. So every single restaurant, alleyway, every single restaurant and building has one of these. And there's a bunch of these scooters here that I see everywhere. I'm not from London, but I used to live there. I used to live in London, UK, Greenwich. I used to consult in London when I was well, a while ago, and during that time I was sent all over Europe and UK to do consulting jobs for IT security. But now I do other things. I have a business. I do other things. But yeah, but now I'm in Canada now. Whoops. So, okay, there's some drama with the police there. Maybe I'll walk away. Let me show you guys. So back there, basically some police are doing some talks, making sure my lens is clean. So I'll maybe avoid that area. Okay, so that's basically right there. I don't want to get caught in the drama. So I'll just go across the street. Maybe I won't jaywalk right now because that's a bad idea. Well, let's see. We're at Cherry Street Coffee House. I think I'm not videoing you, man. What does it matter to you? Some weird bums here, man. So we're going down to over here. You gotta watch out in Seattle. There's a lot of homeless people. And basically last night and all the nights I've been here, you just got to be careful, you know? People are in some situations here, and basically you just got to be careful. The locals here, like, you can walk around, just be careful for homeless because they get pretty rowdy. But if they want to, you know, talk to you, just keep away. Don't engage, man. It's not a good idea. That's just a losing battle. So here we go. I went to Chinatown, had some good food. It's a Sunday morning walk. So over here we got Magic Mouse. We couldn't see the stuff earlier. So we're gonna go. And here is the coast that I was trying to show you. So we're going down the coast here in the ocean. Over there is where the sea trains are. And you basically go up. There's some ferries here I saw. Like last time when I was here, I couldn't see anything. So here we go. Now I get a good view of it. I was waiting to see this because it was all pitch dark. I was hoping to get the sky view, but I couldn't do it. So there it is. Oh, there you go. There's a big port. So this is Alaskan Way and Yesler Way. And then you got the big Ferris wheel there. Let's go there. That's a famous monument. So I got green light, gonna walk. Gonna walk through, green light. So we're gonna go to the train and check it out. So that's the port over there in Seattle. It's a ferry you can take, terminal, water taxi, because there's a bunch of islands, right? You can do it. So it's winter, the grass is yellow. The bike lane, be careful you don't get murked. So over here is so there we go. This is a morning walk. It's a bit cloudy today. Some pigeons above, chilling. So over here it says Washington State Ferries. That's cool. I'm gonna go up there because I want to see what's up from that view. Over here, there's a nice wooden structure. There's a nice fountain, but it's all guarded. Kind of ruins the art there, but hey, man, it is what it is. I want to go up there. I want to see how it looks from this Washington State Ferries. Yeah, the city looks much more cooler in the daytime. At night, this was all invisible to me. So I want to go up here and see it. Maybe there's a ferry. I probably can't take it. Only got a couple of hours. Hoping to get a higher view, that's all. Let's go. Ah, there it is. Nice. Look at that sky view. So there it is. You got a port over there. You got your cars lining up to get into the ferry. It's kind of like Vancouver and Toronto. You drive your car directly into the ferry, park, and then go across the island to the other side. So here we go. Oh, Cirque du Soleil is coming. I saw this in Toronto. So this is Alaskan Way Transit. There's Amtrak stadiums. You got Marion Street, First Street, Link Rail. And over there is the Ocean Coast, man. This is cool. We got a Ferris wheel and some boats here. So what I'll do is I'll just I'll take a walk, keep going. My goal is to make it to that ferry because I want to see how it looks. Doesn't look like it's on, so I can't do it. Nothing's open. Oh, cool. There's maybe there's some fish here. There's some rocks on the coast. Actually, I'm gonna go back up. I like that view. I'm gonna stay there for a couple of minutes. I likely won't see this again for a while, unless I bring my family back. So let's see. Let's enjoy this view. Sunday morning. Just gonna stay a couple of minutes and look around. That's cool. Seattle, baby. Wonder what the prices are. One of these days I'll figure it out. So let's go to the ferry. There's no fish here. Look, the fish just jumped. That's cool. You got some pigeons. The rocks look really cool. There's likely a lot of fish hanging around here. The odds are. I have my gimbal too low. It's like shaking a bit. So over there is some construction happening here. No, those are swings. Some construction though. Can't use them yet. Metal beams though. That's cool. So we got Seattle Fire Department right there. Huh. It's right at the ocean side. And I guess that boat there is the fire boat because it's red. It's kind of like Paris. Paris had a similar thing. The boats were red and the fire department was there. So basically if there's a fire, these guys would come out from there, exit straight onto the street like that. Or just drive on the sidewalk, I guess, where I'm walking. So we got some restaurants here. And Smith Tower is right back there in that corner where I'm pointing. That's where it came from. So we're gonna keep walking and check this place out. So this is a slow zone, yield to pedestrians. There you go. It's a seafood spot. Not open, unfortunately. It's too early. Let's see the menu though. What's the prices on these things? So we got the prices are soda $3.50 to $4. Holy. $4 Canadian for a pop. Chips $14. Wow. Fish and chips, true cod, $17 US for 5 pieces. I guess 5 pieces is okay. A little on the expensive side here though. The pop is expensive. Bring your own pop. You got RC Cola for $4. Are you joking? I wouldn't buy that for $2. Okay, so we got acres of clams closed. Simply Seattle closed. Everything closed. But yeah, let's just keep walking because I want to get to that Ferris wheel. It's really cool. They're building these wooden things here with native designs, right? I like that. That's cool. And up there are some buildings, unique looking buildings. Those are condos, I assume. We got the Great State Burger, man. Okay, let's walk this way. I want to see it. Great State Burger. I'm gonna walk into the pier and see what's up down there. I'm curious. So Pier 55, hey. Yeah, this is where I walked yesterday and it was like dark. It's not worth it. So that is literally like that, right? It's levitated off the ground. So it's a nice place to hang out. I should have came here at nighttime, but I didn't know that this was existing. You know, this existed here. But yeah, let's just walk and take a walk back. The cityscape is more like different. It's kind of like Toronto and New York, stuff like that. But this boat stuff is cool. So you see other boats. There's like a nice old boat on shore. Right over there. There's a ramp you can get on. That's kind of cool. It's cool. The Ferris wheels on that side. Good morning. Ooh, there's shark. Uh-huh. Pretty cool. So this is a rental company, United Rentals. Holy, that's what that thing is. Each one of these cranes that I keep seeing up there are hooked on to one of these machines. And they're chained down. Nothing bad happens. And there we go. Earlier we were up there. Now we're here. And this is the coast, right? Like that. There you go. We're close to that goal of that Ferris wheel. Let me just take another quick look around to make sure I got everything that looks cool. It is the abyss at that point. But yeah, it's the Seattle area, and everyone's ferrying to the island across for some reason. I gotta Google to see what that is. And the Ferris wheel is moving. Hey, maybe I'll go. I'd love to go up there. Oh, some person with 3 Samoyeds. They're not Eskimos because they're huge. A lot of dog walking. Hey, you got some Native Indian What are they called? Sorry. Totem poles. Right there. And you got the sorry, Frankfurter. Premium meat pies. Cool. So there's the city. I gotta say, the buildings are pretty unique. Well, they're not unique in the sense where it's like no other city has it, but it does have a signature look to the design. I better recognize these buildings. Then again, I think New York looks like this too, so it's hard to say. I guess the big giveaway is the Smith Tower, the Ferris wheel, Space Needle, things like that. Those would be the big giveaways. So cool. There's like some chairs here. Unfortunately, it's a rainy day. Can't be chilling there. Got some pigeons. That's really cool. Water park. That's the park waterfront. They're closed. Best hot dogs in town. And over there are some bikes. This is Seneca Street. As you look here, there's Shirts and Company. This is Pier 55. There's a Starbucks here. So maybe I'll go to Starbucks later, get some coffee. Let's go to the pier. There's a pier there. And Seneca is there. There is like a taxi for cars. I love to run here, man. This is a good jogging spot. A lot of guys are jogging. So here we got private charters. Cool. We got cruises. Oyster Elliott's house. I wish I can eat here right now, but nothing's open. And when it opens, I'm hopping on my flight. I wonder what's down there. Nothing's down there. But yeah, we can come here next time, I guess. Oyster House. Come back here next time. Apparently I'll be back for more events. Apparently I did a good job. I want to do a good job for the event. So there's a Seattle shop here. We'll come here next time. There's a bunch of shopping here. The Seattle Seahawks shirts. Maybe I'll buy 2 shirts if they're open. I don't know if they're open though. They're closed. No shirts for me. And over here is Argosy Cruises. The Ferris wheel was moving earlier though, so maybe I will be able to get in. It's a Sunday morning after all. It was moving, but if you look at it, it's all empty. No one's in there. So yeah, that's not happening. I love to go in there though. So this is the Salis Sea Tours. Let's check it out. So basically you got whale watching. They're drawing orcas. So there's whale watching. I saw a bunch of websites for that. In Seattle you can do whale watching for orcas, likely, not other stuff. Yeah, it's cool. There's a gold rush. So they go from Seattle to Alaska. No wonder there's so much Alaska stuff. We got the Crab Spot restaurant and bar. Deep fried oyster bar. This is a slow zone. So we'll come here next time, I think. Miners Landing. And there's the Fisherman. Yeah, I think we'll come back here. They're open, Miners Landing. Oh, it's an arcade machine? Oh, it's a shop. They're closed anyways. Closed. Imports and gifts. Ferris wheel. Oh, let's see if they're open. No one's in there. Maybe they'll be low lineup. I'll see. But here it is. Miners Landing is where we're going for the Ferris wheel, I think. Going to the dock. Hey, yeah, I'll go to the dock. I'm hitting every dock I can, basically. It's gated. I think, at least. They are not open. Yeah, that's the Ferris wheel, but they're not open. where are these guys walking? I'll follow the locals, see what's up. Want to see the restaurant, Fisherman's Restaurant Bar, the Crab Pot, the Ferris wheel, and downtown Seattle. And you see Seattle's tower right there. Right there. Cool. I don't think I'll be able to walk that far. Nope, they're stopped. Yeah, there's no point in me going there. It's blocked off. So let's keep going. That is the Ferris wheel though. The one that you see on all the pictures. And this is public storage with a bunch of smoke towers. Wonder what that is. The espresso bar up there. So there's the Ferris wheel up there. Didn't get to go because I didn't. But it's kind of early, that's why. Sunday. They're building a lot of stuff here. Some art. This is all wrapped up in something. It's not, it's metal. I don't know why there's all these fences here though. They must be building something. Maybe in the winter they do construction. In the summer they don't. I don't know. But here's public storage. There's a Seattle Aquarium over there. Which I don't have time for. Maybe I should go in. I don't know. I kind of want to go to the aquarium, but I only got like an hour. Maybe I'll check it out. Because you might have to line up for tickets and all that, and it'll burn my time. So that's basically the end of the walk for the boardwalk. And I'll do a walk around back to downtown. Maybe I'll go to the market square and check it out. But there's another piece of art here. I'm guessing it's open in the summer. Because if you look at it, it's like slides and stuff like that. So if you want to go to the Seattle Aquarium, this is where it's at. It's right at the ocean boardwalk side. And yeah, man, that's where it is. So I'll go this way and then I'll go around that way and then figure it out. Oh, it doesn't end. Cool, I'll just keep going. I'll just keep going. It's a good morning walk. I like this. I like the air. It's a little bit misty because it was raining earlier, but hey, man, it is what it is. Better than raining like last night. Oh, there's a fence there. There's a fence there. And up there is the cityscape. Maybe I'll turn around now and go over there and show you something. So if you go there, so everything's made of wood here. Lots of wood. Even it's kind of like, even the event that I was in, top was all wood beams. So here's the Seattle Aquarium. I'm gonna keep going. I want to see what's on the end there. There's a structure there. This is the Seattle. Oh, this is the Seattle Aquarium too up here. Maybe this is a new facility. I heard they had an addition. Actually, no, this looks newer. That's the addition. So let's keep going. Cityscapes on that side. This is the aquarium. Well, I'm gonna see the boardwalk because I don't have ocean where I live. We're landlocked where I live. So this is new to me. Seeing the city and stuff like that is easy. Look, it's wood again. You see the outside? The whole wall is made of, what is that, like 3x8s? I don't know. Those are definitely thicker than what I'm usually seeing. But it's made of this. Let's check it out. It's made of this. Big pieces of wood. Look at that. It's a lot of wood all the way up. It's quite amazing. Up close, you'll see that it's just like wood grain. And if you look this way, it's literally the whole wall. Isn't that nuts? Hey, Kimberly. What's up, Kimberly? How are you doing? We're in Seattle, Washington, in the U.S. I'm at the coast looking at the morning environment. So here's the pier. There's a famous Seattle Ferris wheel. And over here, you see a bunch of ferries doing tours. You can apparently do whale watching, fishing. Some people live on that side of the island, so they got to take a ferry from here to there. They drive their car straight into the bottom and then go home. So, oh, nice. Look at all the birds. That's normal. This is pier. Oh, earlier it was, each pier has a number. Earlier was pier 55. This is pier 62. So if you want to know where people are, you can always just reference the pier number. Hey, I can walk down here. Can I? Let's see. Welcome to the dock at pier 62. Can you walk down? Let's see. No writing. Don't let your spirits for a life jacket. Okay, let's just look. What is this? Hey. Nice. So here it says, when gate is open, feel free to enjoy the dock. Please watch your step as surface can be slippery. Change of tides, winds can be dangerous. Swimming and diving is not allowed. Boat launching and mooring by permit only. Yeah, okay. So there we go. Here's the pier. Doesn't say no fishing, so I wish I had a fishing rod. So you can't swim or moor here. It's only for by permit. So I'm guessing those guys can, like the guys that work here, or the government can, or something like that. No public moorage. There you go. And there's that boat moving. There's that boat moving. It's a big giant ferry. It's gonna go there to there. That ferry here is gonna go there to there, back and forth all day. And these are, I don't know, satellites, speakers. I don't know what this is. It's basically a big giant dock. And the bottom, you see some buildup of things. Let's take a quick pan around. So here it is. Let's go from here. So Seattle downtown's on that side. And as you pan, here's the ocean side. I'm on a public port dock. You see the ferries going back and forth, ferrying cars and people. And the Ferris wheel now has lights and it's spinning. It was not spinning earlier, so maybe I'll go in the Ferris wheel and check it out. And here's the city. Now back that way. Yeah, so this is like a public area right here. Maybe it's for fishing, I don't know, but it looks like it's just open to the public. No one's fishing, so I don't think it's for fishing. Or maybe it is, I have no idea, man. I'm sure you could. It doesn't have no fishing signs. So maybe you can toss the line in here and catch some fish and just throw it back or something. I don't know. Toronto has a lot of this too, but it's on the ocean, right? So there we go. Going back up. This is Pier 62. Each pier has a number. And again, we're in Seattle, Washington. And I'm just checking out the boardwalk because it's such an extensive boardwalk. You see a lot of the city. Hey, people live here. These are condos. We're kind of getting out of the city core now, I think. I'm starting to see condos where people live, like all the way across here. Looks like they're condos where people live. So there, Pier 62. That's really cool, man. Look at all those chairs. In the summer, I can totally just sit here. right there. I can totally sit here and chill. I can sit here and chill. Looks like there is soccer. Interesting. Welcome to Waterfront Park. Hey, Waterfront Park. You know, I wonder how many soccer balls get kicked into the ocean by kids. Oh, and there's chess. I wish there's someone here to pay me. They got jumbo chess. Got jumbo chess. Oh, there we go. The Space Needle's right there. It's not walkable for me. They got chess and checkers. That's cool. Chess and checkers. Too bad there's no chess players. I would totally do this. They're plastic. Nice. Yeah, they're about like 10 pounds. And here you have your, it's a stall of some sort. And over there is the pier. That says the Sierra Fox as a boat name. Yeah, man, this is cool. Over there's the abyss for whales. Living here would be nice. Right there. I'm guessing it's expensive though. It makes sense if you work downtown that we just gotta walk. But if you like have to drive to work half an hour and you live here, it makes no sense to me. When Anna and I were young, we lived on the lakefront of Toronto, and that was fun. That's when we were young though. And then we had kids and we had to move out to a house that was further away, and that was all right. But it was fun to live young and free like that. I love my kids though. It's a good life. That is what you call a fat bird. My God, these are jumbo size. These guys have been eating. They've been eating, and nor is he scared. This guy's not scared. You see that? You got a bunch of chairs for people. This guy's actually not scared of me at all. Like usually they fly away. I guess they're that used to humans. They're so used to humans, they don't care. Huh, cool. Look at this guy. This guy does not care. And some lights turned on, I think. Maybe it was always on, I didn't notice. Oh, that's all right.
I don't want to get in.
There's some ducks too. That's cool. Yes, at least there's a bit of light here. It's LED lights, I can tell from the inside of the bulb. We got some ducks. I think they're ducks at least. Looks like it. Got a box here. I don't know what that is. I wonder if people go crabbing here. Nah, they don't. If they did, you would tell from all the lines on the side. But I don't know what that side is. You know, I would so chill here. Look at this. I can, on a good summer day, I can lay there for 10 hours probably. Probably, right here. This is quite amazing. This is quite an amazing view, actually. I like this place. Wish it was a sunny summer day. One more pan for you guys to see. So we're panning across, starting from the city, all the way across the ocean. And over there, we have the coast, right there. All the way across. So let's go back. We have a big pier over there. And should go over there. I think this is the last pier. Maybe not. We'll see. We'll check it out. Over here, it's the sorry, it's I was talking a lot yesterday. Throat's a bit dry. Whenever I do my fighting events, it's always like that. Yeah, we had a really successful Muay Thai fight night yesterday. 15 fights. It was the co-main event, which is the second last fight, was basically to determine who gets the fight for the super heavyweight title in May 17th. and it was determined. A really good fighter named Brandon Hecht beat someone called Edwin De La Cruz, who is from Canada. So Canada versus US. US won by knockout on first round. So he's gonna fight for the title. And the main event was the female heavyweight, some, whatever 160 pounds is, I can't remember. Basically, the person from Bellingham, Washington won. It wasn't a knockout, but it went all 5 rounds. Interestingly, there was a bit of a mercy. She could have knocked her out in the second round, but she felt like it was too much damage and didn't. She held back. I saw that. It was on camera. The coaches were pissed because they wanted to see a knockout. Well, that's okay. A little bit of mercy sometimes is nice. But yeah, we had a lot of fights. It was really cool. It's 4-ounce gloves, if you guys know what that is. 1 championship rules. So here has some cool condos. Should look at. Yeah, if I was young again without kids, I'd love to live here. But with kids and all, they kind of come first. This doesn't happen. So maybe one day I'll move back to this area. So these are nice condos for anyone that wants to see this kind of stuff. So over here, yeah, I'm guessing there's a lot of lush in the summer. I don't know, let's see what this sign is. Okay. It says Bell Street Pier, 2 blocks. Bell Harbor Conference Center, 2 blocks. Maritime Museum, 3 blocks. Pike Marketplace, 4 blocks. Hey, just keep going then. It's quite crazy here. Yeah, a fish just jumped. Right there. A fish just jumped. No. Oh, it's hey, is that a seal? It's a seal. That's cool. That was a big one, man. It wasn't a fish. That was a seal. He's gonna jump again. Wouldn't be surprised if we saw like orcas with the zoom lens, because based on the map over there in that corner is where the orcas are, based on the tourist map. But that was definitely a seal that jumped. It's probably getting small little pier fish. But yeah, if you go here, right, you get, I don't know what this is, so I'll figure it out. It seems that guy jumps again. Nah, he's down there though.
I get that there's some big in the creek, but I feel like there's a lot.
Huh, that's cool. That was like a chance. I saw that by chance. I wish I had I think it was on camera too. I don't know. I don't know if you can see it because I don't know if it's clear or not. Hey, jumped again. Only I'm seeing this? It's like, it's probably too blurry, but it's right there. And again, you have a bunch of piers here. Let's check out this area some more. I don't know what this is. This looks like a smokestack of some sort because it goes up and there's an exhaust. Maybe it's for some sort of electricity. I don't know what that is. But over there's the pier, 62. There's a port. So there's a little anchor here. Let's see, historical point of interest. The U.S. Navy's Great White Fleet arrived Seattle May 23rd and departed May 27th, 1908 to continue their famous 46,000-mile round the world cruise. Part of the fleet anchored in Elliott Bay near the site, and the cruise disembarked here at the foot of Lenora and Virginia Streets, then known as Pier 9 and 10. Erected National Maritime Day, 1961. Cool. So there's a big historical event here on Pier 9 and 10. This is Pier 62, so it's way back somewhere else. So there's like the Sierra Fox that I was showing you earlier. It looks like you can bring your yacht here and stuff like that and dock it. People are probably sleeping in there. That is wicked. So you can pay to park. I don't know what you're parking here. It's all blocked off. But you can park here, I guess. There's no parking right now, it says. So What's this? Olympic Sculpture Park. So you keep going north. Cruise Terminal, Marlo Edwards Park, Alaska. So we're at Pier 62 right here. And there is Pier 59, waterfront. We did this part. So it looks like over here it kind of ends. I don't know, I'll figure it out. Some nice boats here. Check it out. All the signs up here say Seattle Aquarium, so I guess this is the main area for that. So if you go here, it's a bunch of yachts, man. Some cool boats here with a dinghy. And over there's construction. You got a big giant tractor. There's a lot of construction going on right now. So I'm not sure why. Over there is, that's M boat. It's nice. There's a little dinghy on top, a barbecue. Wow, they're sleeping in there nice. To retire here would be great. I don't think it snows here. So technically you can just stay here all year. A little bit costly, I assume. More costly than a house, maybe. This is some prime spot here, right? Because if you look at that escape, one more cityscape view. One more cityscape. Okay, here we go. Let's go like that and go across. This is it's like the boat in Mexico, but not like Mexico. Yeah, see, up on the top, Seattle Aquarium, Seattle Aquarium, Seattle Aquarium. But I think this is where the pier ends. I actually think I'm back to the end of it. Yeah, and the rest is just city. So the boardwalk is over. Interesting. You got Cafe Opala. Another, oh, this is the Marriott by the seawater. There it is. This is the other Marriott. There's two Marriotts, the one I'm staying at and the one here. That's what I saw on Google. This is the fish bar. Unfortunately, it's closed. Anthony's is closed. I can't eat there. Next time, next time. Well, let's walk into the pier. This is what I'm interested at seeing. A lot of chairs. This would be such a good place to chill. It reminds me of Vancouver. Really, it does. This is the marina office. Bottom's made of wood. It's kind of clickety clacking as I walk. So let's go. It's a marina. This is Bell Harbor Marina. It looks like everything's full. This is a bench area. It's kind of nice because, you know, you look there, you see the ocean, and here is a bunch of chairs that you can just chill at, right? I can see teenagers having a lot of fun here, just hanging out, maybe on a good date, stuff like that. So it says to preserve the public's enjoyment of this public access area, the following activities are prohibited. Lighting fires, yep, camping, littering, consumption of alcohol. Those things you cannot do. Okay, see those guys just came back. They live on the boat. And here is a big giant crane. This is a good shipping dock, I guess. And this is some sort of thing that I guess is on in the summer, because water shoots out of there. Slippery when wet. Oops. Here's a little pier in the bottom. You can see the rocks. Okay, it's starting to rain. It's starting to rain. It is raining. Good thing these things are waterproof, water resistant. Doesn't really bother me. I've used this gimbal in like way more rain or France. There it is. It's the pier. This is the last pier section of Seattle's boardwalk on the ocean. And that's the city side right there. We're near the aquarium. It's the Seattle, Washington, Hazel. I'm going back to Canada. I'm going back to Canada in 2 hours. Gotta get to the airport in 2 hours, and then I'll hang out there. But I was here for a Muay Thai event that I was doing video work for, and some interviews and announcing and commentating for. So it's time to go home. The event's over. It was a very successful Muay Thai Legendary Fight Promotions Fight Night 24 in Seattle. The next one I think is going to be in Bellingham, Washington, not Seattle, or maybe in Spokane, Washington, for the US one at least. But yeah, Hazel, this is definitely Seattle, Washington. If you look, I can't show you, but there's some monumental stuff. So if you look on that side here, this is the cityscape. I'm gonna go back to the hotel soon. We're going towards the aquarium right now. So this is the fish bar, Anthony's Fish Bar. It's a Sunday morning. Everything's closed. Based on what I see, everything opens at 12 o'clock for lunch. But I gotta be at the airport by 1, so it's not happening. A lot of things open at 12. And I gotta be on a taxi by then. This is a boardwalk everyone's running. It's kind of cool. But there, that's the Seattle Ferris wheel. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here because I want to do some offline recording that's higher quality. And thank everyone for watching. It was a fun time walking with you guys in Seattle. I gotta find some shelter, modify my gimbal a little bit for horizontal access, and then I was gonna record some gimbal walking horizontally for myself. All right, so guys, hope you enjoy the video. Peace out for now. Have the best on the Outdoor Show. Bye bye. Thanks, Hazel. This was a really cool walk. Really, it was first time here, right? So it's really cool. I did a night walk, but nothing was really visible at night. So I ended up going to Chinatown last night. Got a good food there. Food was open till like 3 in the morning. That was the only place that was open. But that was Saturday night. Friday night, I arrived on Friday, and Friday night it was Valentine's Day, and everything was closed. I didn't realize that only Chinatown was open late, which makes sense, you know. It's like Chinatown's kind of open late everywhere, kind of thing. What is multi? I don't know what multi is. Like multiple people? I don't know. Oh, Muay Thai. No, multi. I mean, Muay Thai is fighting. It's a fighting event. It's like boxing. It's like kickboxing, right? But with elbows and knees. Elbows, yeah, and knees. It's like kickboxing with elbows and knees. You can say that. And clinching. It's like one championship, kind of like UFC, but not UFC, you can say. So I do a lot of the fight stuff. Yeah, in Canada, I own the Common Fighting channel. We do a lot of fight coverage of fights. I do boxing, MMA, Muay Thai, kickboxing events. We do a lot of that stuff and cover it. Some events let me post it, some don't. But yesterday was a big event. Looks like I'm going to be coming back a lot. There's a lot of plans to do more things. Yeah, so a lot of fighting events. Things are getting bigger. There's some Hong Kong opportunities, Asian, like Thailand opportunities, things like that. So I'm just enjoying that kind of thing. It's fun. I'm getting a little bit better at commentating interviewing and videoing. I'm getting a lot better. I've been doing it for like almost a decade now. I feel like I'm starting to get good at it. That's how long it's taken me at least to get good at it. But yeah, honestly, I enjoyed so much. The Muay Thai scene in Canada, US is blowing up thanks to One Championship. In Asia, it's always been a thing, I guess, in Thailand. But now that One Championship is blowing up, being on Amazon Prime and that, stuff like that, it's starting to become popular, very popular. But there's other things too, like wrestling and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, MMA kind of stuff. But I'm trying to stick to Muay Thai because most of my friend group is there, all my connections are there, and they kind of have a niche there. So I like it, and it's less. People are more nicer in Muay Thai. MMA is great, right? But it's a lot of trash talk. You know, you got Conor McGregor style trash talking, and it does. I don't know. It's cool, right? But like, I like Muay Thai because people are more better with sportsmanship. You can argue that all you want, but it's the facts, man. I like that they shake hands after. They don't like crap talk as much. Yeah. If you go to the Combat Fighting Channel YouTube, it's a Combat Fighting Channel, 3 words. Combat Fighting Channel. You'll see a bunch of things that I do there. I posted some live streams this weekend for the interviews and some stuff in the event. I posted a bunch on Instagram, a lot on Instagram. That was collaborated with, those videos I posted are collaborated with Canada and US. So it's kind of cool. We had guys from California, we had guys from Washington, we had guys from Alberta in Canada, BC in Canada. We had guys from, more south there, Oregon. So it was quite a mix of areas, right? Basically 2 states, 2 provinces in Canada joined together, and they're gonna keep going because it was a pre-event for the next event in May. Whoever wins this one gets to go for title shots, and the title shots would be nuts. I like seeing the title fights because it's usually like the best of the best, right? Because you have to like win a lot of fights and then you get a shot for the title. Right now, the heavyweight title, so heavyweights are 200 pounds plus is a heavyweight, and basically there's a guy named Alberto Al Leon. He is the current super heavyweight champion. He lives in California, Sacramento, but he has to defend his belt in May against a guy named Brandon Hecht. He won, a guy in Canada, first round by knockout, like a bad knockout, really bad. I'm gonna put some highlights on that. Yeah, Combat Fighting Channel. It's just, you're gonna see the CFC, right? That's what you're gonna see, but it's Combat Fighting Channel. It's like a red circle with 3 letters. Oh, I want to tell you, man, if you like Hazel, if you like that, Jake Peacock, he's my buddy. I'm going to be doing more coverage of him this week. He's in Dubai right now. He's going to be fighting at One Championship 171. He's an amazing fighter, but what's really interesting about him is he's missing a part of his arm. Like the forearm, it's gone. His forearm is gone. He was born like that. So he's been knocking everybody out. Everyone thinks that he's like not a good fighter because he's missing an arm, but he's not. He's knocking people out like crazy. He's won so many fights. Now he's a One Championship fighter. He won his first One Championship fighter by dominating the Japanese champion, like bad. And now he's gonna fight a Dubai champion. And it's broadcasted on Amazon Prime, right? So everyone's gonna see it. Unfortunately, my other buddy, Cody Jerome, he's a great fighter. He's a champion in Canada. He went to One Championship and he got a first round knockout on his debut on Amazon Prime. He's my friend. He's a great guy. Unfortunately, he got knocked out. That does happen, right? But it is his first fight, and it happens, man. Not everyone wins their first One Championship fight. It happens. He'll be back even stronger. He fought at 155, but after some weight consultation with One Championship, they said he's better off at 170. So he's gonna go to 170. So he's gonna put on the weight, and the next fight is 170. Cody Jerome from Lethbridge, Alberta. There's one more, Taylor McClatchy. She's from Ontario in Canada. She won her fight. She won her first one championship fight, so good on her. I'm gonna post some stuff for her too, but I gotta go home and work on this event. There's another event coming up. There's 2 events coming up in Canada. One is the United Gala. That's in Alberta. It's in celebration of International Women's Day. It's a women event, right? And I really want to chill at this pier. I want to go down to the pier. So they're basically a lot of one championship stuff. And there's another guy, actually one more guy. Yeah, unconscious. So let me try to demonstrate to you. But I'm gonna put the highlight tonight, right? But basically he got punched right here, and then he kind of leaned over the ropes like this. I could see he was unconscious, but no one else could see because I'm the camera guy. And while he was leaning over the ropes, the guy gave him one more shot when he was unconscious, and he just fell like a dead weight. And yeah. Oh, but Hazel, okay. So go to my YouTube channel, type in Jake Peacock, Road to One. So Canada had a Road to One. It was a round robin of all the best fighters. And it took a year. It was 3 events. Holy, look at this guy. This guy doesn't care about me. Doesn't even care. Scary. So basically, Jake Peacock won. No one thought he'd win. I knew he'd win because I knew him before like all this. I knew him like a while ago. I was a big fan of him because he's knocked everybody out. Yeah, he's fighting. It's a long story. If you look at the video, everyone that's seen him fight has been blown away because he's missing an arm. And there's only 4 guys in the world that has ever fought professionally missing an arm. And he's doing it the best so far, like the best. If you look at him fight, he's scary, man. Like I'm telling you, it's mind-blowing how good Jake Peacock is. And because I know him personally, I can tell you that he's missing an arm, but because he was born like that, he's told me this all the time. Because he's born like that, all he knows is that. It's not like he lost his arm halfway through his life. So it's natural to him. He doesn't know anything else. And because he's missing an arm, his other arm that's complete is so strong. He can do 1-arm chin-ups. So picture getting punched by a guy with only 1 arm his whole life. That punch, yeah, Jake Peacock, Jake, Peacock. Yep, you spell Peacock, right? There's other videos of him too, right? But my channel has a lot of his videos. And basically, he used to be a pro soccer player. He's from UK, London. That's where he was born. And not London, somewhere in UK. Because he's missing his arm. He has good cardio and his legs are amazing. Like his legs are superior, not normal. He can do kicks like I don't know, like the karate. He used to be called the Karate Kid because he has a karate background. He used to be a karate champion before a Muay Thai champion. And he can kick like a beast, like a movie star, you can say, because his legs are, because he's missing an arm, his legs are just, it's kind of like a person that's blind, right? If you're blind, you have good hearing, you know, naturally, because you're blind. Because he has missing an arm, his legs are amazing. And that's what he beat the Japanese champion with. Kicks to the face, kicks to the body. He kicked his face so hard, he had to get over here split, his skin. He had to get plastic surgery for it. Like, it was bad. He said he felt bad, but because it was his debut fight, he wanted to make a statement. So he beat him up hard, basically. It's part of the fight game, I guess. And also the other thing is his arm, because he's missing his forearm. He only has up to his elbow. It's like a really crazy weapon. It's like a hammer versus like a broomstick. You know what I mean? So when he hits, yeah, Jake Peacock like that. It's like a hammer versus a broomstick. So, oh, bird. Ah, the bird's freaking me out. Bird tried to attack me. He's gonna be on Amazon Prime. If you have Amazon Prime, check him out, man. He's in Dubai right now. He did press conferences already, and he's gonna fight. It's gonna be a banger. It's gonna be Amazon Prime 171, I believe, is the number. And yeah, it's just wild. It's wild that I have this opportunity and I met him and all that stuff from the beginning. But you know, even before he was at one championship, I already considered him to be one of the best in the world. But now it's going to be interesting because he's going to be fighting the best of the best. One of the things about this fight stuff, right, is that there's people who are good, like good, For example, I have a friend named Tim Lowe. He has knocked everybody out in the province. Everybody. There's nobody wants to fight him because they're gonna get murdered, right? But he goes to Russia and gets knocked out. I'm like, okay, whoever knocked out Tim Lowe is a beast. Whoever that Russian guy, I don't know who knocked him out, I can't remember. I forgot his name, but whatever his name is, whoever knocked him out, that guy is not someone you want to run into. If you can knock out someone like my buddy Tim Lowe, then you are a beast. And those guys go to one championship. Like for example, my friends like Cody Jerome, he's knocked everybody out in Canada. Everybody goes to one championship, loses in the first round, knockout. So he got knocked out by Luke the Chef, basically. Luke is that's Luke's third one championship fight. But to be fair, Luke, the guy that beat Luke Lessay, is the guy that beat him. Luke Lessay lost his first 2 fights, I think it was. So, you know, losing your first fight in a big organization like that, it's not that big of a deal because these guys are the best of the best of the best. Like, I don't know if you know the guy Kimbo Slice. He's passed away now. Rest in peace. But from a heart attack, I think it was. But he, on Street Beef, he was like kicking everyone's butt online. And then afterwards, he goes to UFC and gets his butt murdered like it was nothing. So basically, people at that level are just so good. You got to be like so good. You know what I mean? And there's the Sakiato Aquarium. The whole wall is made of planks of wood, like actual wood. But yeah, there's a lot of upcoming fighters though. What's interesting is they used to fight on a thing called Muay Thai World Cup in Canada. But now the Muay Thai World Cup has lost all these guys because they went to one championship. They're like propping up the next generation. The next generation are some names, for example. You got Dylan Stone. He's gone to the next guy's going up. And you have, what's his name? You have Hakeem Hikmatov. You have, I don't know, there's a bunch of guys. I can name them forever. But you go to Muay Thai World Cup, you see a bunch of my buddies there fighting. And I know them all now. Like, it's cool because I've the next batch of fighters in Canada, I have known since they were amateurs. And I have the footage since they were like their first fights. So now they're going pro. They're taking on the world stage. And it's just, I'm just thankful that I have this opportunity to do this, because if there's one thing that I can say is fun, that is fun. You know, there's work and there is fun. That is so fun. It's like, I don't know. It's also a thing that takes a while to really pick up. Like in the beginning, it was not going anywhere. And I was just doing it kind of like because I wanted to. And I didn't care because these guys were my friends. I used to box. I'm not a good boxer. I got my butt kicked, which is why I sympathize with people that they get their butt kicked. I got my butt kicked. That's why I'm not a professional. But it is what it is. You know, you lose. But I enjoy the sport. It's Muay Thai. It's like kickboxing. You know, these are your feet. I'm not a kickboxer, but yeah. My kids, I've taught a little bit. They don't like it, so I'm not going to force them to do it. Nor do I want them to do it, really. I just want them to learn the basics. I taught them how to throw a punch, a hook, things like that. And afterwards, you know, they can defend themselves a little bit. If they choose to progress further, they can on their own. It wouldn't be with me. It would be at the gym because I used to fight Hazel, but I got knocked out. I'm not that good. I'm part of the I'm part of the amateur crew, but I do enjoy the sport. Except I'm not professional enough. I'm not good enough. Some people say, you can do it if you try. Maybe, but honestly, I can't. Oh, I do, I don't spar anymore, man. I'm like old. I'm 43. So I'm past that age of wanting to injure my body. Some guys fight, like, okay, yesterday, right? There was a guy that fought. He was 47 years old. He beat a guy that was 25. He is a beast. Okay? But if I fought against that guy, he'd murder me. And I'm being honest, right? Like, I like it, but I'm not that good. I'm not a world champion. Some people are okay to fight because they like it, but I don't want to get hit like that because I know the guys that I like, my friends, for example, they'll probably like murder me if I fought with those guys, because there's no way in the world I can beat them. Like, for example, Jake Peacock, he'd take me down in 10 seconds. I'll win in the last 10 seconds with Jake Peacock, my friend. Cody Jerome, I wouldn't last 10 seconds with them. They'll take me out. That's how good they are. Like there's levels, you know what I mean? I'm not at that level. And I'm being really honest, you know? I don't want to be injuring myself at this age. Because I have kids and stuff, you know? If I'm offline, it could be trouble. But yeah, there's a cityscape. Like if I injure myself, it takes a long time to heal now because I'm older. But you know, a big part of it is just really, what's wrong with my gimbal? It's like acting up. Like a big part of it is just being fit and active your whole life. And if you're not, it's really, really hard to compete. And I'm gonna say that I'm not at that level at all. And being really honest, you know, some guys will say that they are, but yeah. You know, honestly, I've been asking people this stuff, right? When I see them, it's genetics. My mother, she looked young. She's like 60 something now, right? But she looks like she's younger. She looked 40 forever, like forever. My mom looked 40. Like everyone was like, your mom looks so young, and I'm glad that she passed that gene to me. Like, considering that I don't sleep as well as I used to, I don't eat as well as I used to. I don't have to take care of myself like that hard. I'm still decently built. You know, it's crazy. Genetics is really a big part of it, right? Like, you can train yourself hard, but there's that nature side of it. There's nature and there's nurture. You can nurture yourself to your maximum and perform at your best, but if someone is naturally good and they nurture themselves, then you're in trouble. Like Arnold, right? Arnold Schwarzenegger. He is nature and nurturing because he's built as heck when he was young, right? You wouldn't be built like that even if you tried, if you didn't have the genetics for it. And so you gotta be realistic with your, whoa, scared the crap out of me. There's a sensor. But yeah, man. Hazel, do you fight, man? Do you fight at all? Is that a thing you do? It's okay not to, you know. Enjoying the sport as a spectator is also amazing. Most people are just spectators, right? Enjoying it. For example, I like watching basketball. I like watching pro hockey. I'm trash at those games, at both sports, but I enjoy watching it. I enjoy watching the World Cup. I'm trash at soccer too. So it's not a thing that you have to, like, you know, enjoy. I mean, be good to enjoy, you know? Yeah, I have good genes. I kind of got the bad pool in my family in a way, but in a good way, bad way, I don't know. I'm only 5'6" height-wise. My whole family is tall. I'm the shortest one in my family. But, it's all right. Life is good. 5'6" is not like too short, but like I'm not tall, you know? My family is way taller than me. Everyone's tall. They keep making fun of me. But I got like the other genetics. I'm happy that my body is like easy to maintain. Like, I can work out for a week, shed a lot of weight, bring it back, you know, things like that. So I'm fortunate for that. A lot of people take a long time to like build muscle and all that stuff. I'm just one of those guys, man. You just eat a little bit, work out a little bit, and I'm back to normal. Okay, I'm gonna walk this way. This way is back. That's the pier, right there. But that's the waterfront. Let's go back to the city. In the city area, there's a lot of homeless people, so you gotta watch out. I was watching out last night. I'm gonna jaywalk here. Nobody, no cars. Jaywalking time. No cars. But what's cool about Seattle is that there's a lot of police. There's this thing called transit police that I'm seeing, which is cool, like transit security. So in Calgary, for example, where I'm from, there's been a lot of train crime, I guess you can say, and it's kind of scary. You know, when I grew up in Toronto, I know that train can be scary, but at nighttime, there's a lot of transit security at Seattle, each station. So when you get off, there's a guy there that's like a security that is standing there, and it makes you feel safe because it's the middle of the night and you're in the train station standing by yourself. You know, it could be freaky. Judo, nice, man. Got injured and quit. Yeah, it's good. It's good to quit if you get injured. You know, there's no point in going forward like that. A re-injury is easy once you get injured, and it's not good when you get old, you know. Man, I have a friend named Hui Trong. He's a Vietnamese guy. He's the Ontario judo champion. That guy, man, you would never know how good he is at fighting. He's a total geek. Like, he's like a geek and a half, right? But he has like judo skills. Basically, one in high school, I went to high school with him. Some guy picked on him. He's a big nerd. He literally picked him up, spun him 6 times on his shoulder, and threatened to throw him on the concrete. And the guy said sorry, and he let him down softly. But he could have just judo throwed him straight to the concrete if he wanted to. And I was like, man, this guy is such a nerd. But don't mess with him. Hey, Pancake. So Hazel, man, although you don't practice anymore, brown belt is enough to do a lot of damage, as you would know. You can, the thing about judo is people are playing on mat. They're not playing, but like fighting on mats, right? But if you're in life, like street stuff, it's concrete. Like this wall's concrete. If you slam someone in that, they're not gonna be walking away. But the only problem is that's dangerous too, right? But of course, for martial artists, you only use it during self-defense. You don't like start fights, which is why I like that kind of thing. And it's interesting too, because you find that in the street, a lot of the gangsters are just like street fighting. They think they're good, and I'm not saying they're not. But compared to like a pro fighter, trained pro fighter, it's a big difference. But the problem is the streets have weapons. So even if you were so good, nothing's gonna neutralize a metal rod. Like a metal rod or a baseball bat, that can neutralize the best fighter in the world. One crack to the shoulder, one crack to the leg. So you gotta, the streets are very different. You gotta be careful. I grew up in the ghetto. These things can happen. If someone pulls a knife on you, you're in trouble. You gotta run. A knife is a bad thing. You can never survive that without getting hurt. Like I have some coaches here that specialize in weapons combat. It's like a Filipino martial art kind of thing. And they do a lot of knife self-defense, and it's really cool to see. They have like motions to defend and stuff like that, right? But in the end, they always say, don't engage. Because if you engage in a knife fight, you're always gonna get hurt. So never engage. Best is always to avoid. Like even when I was walking around here at nighttime, you see a lot of people yelling. Like all the homeless people there. It's unfortunate they're homeless, but they're like angry and yelling at you and stuff. Don't engage. That's crazy. It's not worth it. And also, like, let's just say they're on, I don't know, something like crack, right? You never want to fight those people. They have like no feeling in their body. You can punch them 10 times and they're not going down. Like, those guys are not someone you want to mess with. Yes, yoga's moves. Like a lot of moves, right? People aren't surprised. Like basically, an untrained person and a trained person is such a big difference. You know what I mean? Like it's not like I guess what it is it's not about, honestly for me, it's not really the training for the fight. It's like learning how to stay calm. You can stay calm, and that's kind of the key. Because I find that with my fighter friends, because they're constantly sparring, they're used to that pressure from fighting, and that's what makes them so good. Like most guys, when they get into a fight, their adrenaline takes over, they get punched in the face, they start spazzing out, they don't know what to do, they're bleeding. But if you're used to that on a regular basis, you stay calm, and you can like collect your thoughts, not spaz, and just like attack, And this is just like self-defense talk, I'm not encouraging anyone to go start fights. I'm just saying it's nice if you prepare when that happens. Look, Wells Fargo. Yeah, but I do think that Muay Thai, a reason why I like Muay Thai, well, the reason why I did boxing is because I think that's the most effective at a simple level. I think at least because it's basic. It's not basic, right? It's like the most basic because it's just punching. You can get really good at boxing in 6 months, I always say. I'm not saying world champion, but good enough to know what you're doing. Like hooks, jabs, some basic footwork is all you need, basically, to succeed. And yeah, I think that's key, you know? If you can do that, you're good. Like, that's what I taught my kids. Just the basic footwork, hooks, jabs. But okay, so my kids, right? Just some dad stuff. Basically, I taught my son, and then guess what happens? He gets into fights on purpose, almost. Like he gets bloodlust. He had bloodlust. Someone would start trying to give him some mouth at school, punches him out. I'm like, dude, I didn't teach you to punch people out. But then he's like, he had to do it. And I was like, oh. And then I had to sit down, I had to think back to my younger life. You know, there's some situations where you kind of not have a choice. You kind of have to fight back, you know? And those are the ones that suck. But I had to try to be understanding dad. I'm like, okay, did you start it? No, he didn't start it. I was like, okay, fine. That's self-defense, fine. Because I also don't want to teach him to take punches and walk away. That's also not good to teach a kid because they get like, I don't know. That's just not something I want to teach a boy. So it's really tough, you know, to figure out what the right way is. 2nd Avenue. Okay, there it is. So you got Smith Tower right there. That's in the movies. My hotel is right beside the Smith Tower right there. So I'm gonna keep walking this way. I haven't been here. So over here we have some more stuff. I haven't been here ever. I want to see this area. Yesterday was blocked by a bunch of really rowdy homeless guys that were giving me trouble, and I was like, you know, maybe not that way. Maybe not. Don't feel like it today. I'm by myself, right? So it's really not a good idea. Hey, there's an organic donut. Maybe I'll get a coffee. There's a Starbucks there too. Wow, I see. This downtown core is all closed. This is a lot like where I'm from. Okay. Everything's closed. Never mind. But yeah, it's like the world has changed a lot, you know. And like when I was younger, it was a lot of fist fights. No one was really pulling knives on each other. You kind of a lot of guys would just fight, and one guy gets punched to the floor, and then he just got beat up, I guess. But now it's like kids are doing more hardcore stuff, more shootings. I don't know. I guess there's never honor in the streets. Well, the other thing about the streets is always like, if you're gonna get beat up, it's like you're getting jumped. It's gonna be like 5-on-1. So I was having the discussion with some fighters that practice Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. They're saying that every fight ends up on the floor. That's why you have to learn how to grapple. My argument is always, if you I gotta walk back there in my hotel. Basically, I had a discussion with them about grappling, because you're saying that all fights end on the floor. Yes and no. If you end on the floor on purpose, his friends are gonna kick your face and stomp on you. So fighting discussions are always, oh, look at that charger. Fighting discussions are always fun. But all right. But Hazel, thanks for watching, man. I'm going to pack up and then basically go back to Canada. So thanks for watching, guys. Peace out. My hotel is right there. I'm at the Marriott beside the Smith Tower. Bye-bye. Hey. Have a good day.